Cuando el grupo del señor Murdoch puso en marcha la Fox News como cadena de noticias 24 horas en Estados Unidos, uno de los elementos para dar la batalla y derrotar a sus rivales, la cadena CNN y la cadena MSNBC, que también hacían cadenas de noticias 24 horas, fue apostar por el periodismo de opinión. Y junto con las ruedas de noticias informativas se incluía un programa de opinión, una tertulia, conducida por el señor Bill O'Reilly, que se convirtió en el rostro de la Fox News. Oficialmente, tanto la Fox News como el señor O'Reilly se presentaban como periodistas imparciales, pero siempre tuvo muy claro el señor O'Reilly que buscaba ser la voz visible del sentimiento conservador norteamericano. Hubo grandes momentos durante sus años presentando el programa, como su debate con el director de cine progresista, el señor Michael Moore, o quizá en uno de los momentos más tensos, su célebre discusión con el señor Jeremy Glick, que era hijo de una de las víctimas de los atentados del 11S, pero que se manifestaba en contra del ejército de los Estados Unidos porque consideraba que el señor George Bush era el verdadero culpable del 11S.
I was surprised, and the reason I was surprised is that this ad record who killed your father, the people in Afghanistan didn't kill my father. Sure they did.
Es innegable que el señor O'Reilly llegó a tener un importante poder mediático, y hay varios ejemplos de ellos. Uno de ellos fue su boicot a Pepsi. En un momento determinado, Pepsi escogió como imagen corporativa a la artista señor Ludacris, y el señor O'Reilly, que consideró que la figura del señor Ludacris atentaba contra los valores norteamericanos y además hacía canciones con contenidos machistas, animó desde Fox News a hacer un boicot a Pepsi hasta que rompieran el contrato con el señor Ludacris. El boicot surgió efecto y en 48 horas Pepsi rompió su relación con el artista.
Because of pressure by Factor viewers, Pepsi Cola late today capitulated. Ludacris has been fired. With us now is noted communications expert Jackson Bain from Washington, D.C. This just happened moments ago, as you know.
Right.
And you had disagreed with my thesis that it was irresponsible of Pepsi-Cola, a company that's made trillions of dollars in the United States, to hire a man to pitch their product who is, in my opinion, subverting the values of the United States. So, but not only do they need to reach their country.
Sure.
I mean, we're looking at Enron, we're looking at WorldCom, we're looking at all these scandals,
sure,
okay?
That's right.
And now we're looking at companies like Pepsi-Cola. And by the way, we applaud Pepsi-Cola for admitting their mistake so quickly,
sure,
for turning it around and saying, no, you know, we are not going to, we do have a responsibility. I'm not telling anybody what artist, I'm giving you my opinion that says he's not an artist, he's a thug and I'm entitled to it.
Uno de los episodios más oscuros de la trayectoria del señor Bill O'Reilly fue el caso del Dr. Tiller. El Dr. Tiller era un médico abortista que realizaba interrupciones de embarazo en Kansas y que escandalizaba a los sectores cristianos porque practicaba estos abortos mucho después de lo recomendado, con el feto ya muy desarrollado. Por eso el señor Bill O'Reilly le puso el mote de el matabebés Tiller. No estuvo solo, también hubo otras figuras del periodismo conservador que se sumaron a la campaña contra el Dr. Tiller, como la señora Laura Ingraham.
Killing babies in America. That's the subject of this evening's Talking Points memo. For $5,000, Tiller, the baby killer as some call him, will perform a late-term abortion for just about any reason. You're okay with some woman being depressed, executing her child hours before it's born. You should be very disturbed by what continues to happen in Kansas. This man, Dr. George Tiller, known as Tiller the Baby Killer, is performing late-term abortions without defining the specific medical reasons why.
Dr. George Tiller, who is one of the few doctors in the United States who performs the Hitlerian procedure known as a partial birth abortion.
Right. Tiller has killed thousands of late-term fetuses without explanation.
La historia del Dr. Tiller tuvo un final trágico porque un desequilibrado perteneciente a una secta radical le asesinó en su consulta. Algo que aprovecharon varios medios enemigos del señor O'Reilly para responsabilizarle a él y a su campaña de la muerte del Dr. Tiller.
Society, once the rule of law breaks down, a country is finished. Thus, clear-thinking Americans should condemn the murder of late-term abortionist Tiller. Even though the man terminated thousands of pregnancies, what he did is within Kansas law. The accused killer, 51-year-old Scott Roeder, may have had ties to the Freeman Organization, a far-right group which rejects government authority. Roeder is likely to be charged with first-degree murder. He has a previous weapons charge conviction. Mary Mapes, Dan Rather's former producer who was fired from CBS over false story on President Bush, wrote on the Huffington Post, quote, "I felt just sick when I saw the bulletin about the murder of Dr. George Tiller. I can already envision the backpedaling and rationalizing that we'll hear from longtime Tiller critic Bill O'Reilly." No backpedaling here, madam. Unlike you, I report honesty. Every single thing we said about Tiller was true, and my analysis was based on those facts.
Pero el señor O'Reilly consiguió que su programa, el Factor O Reilly, fuera el programa de opinión política más escuchado de Estados Unidos. Quizá porque la cuota de espectadores conservadores estaba bastante unida en torno a Fox News y en cambio la cuota de espectadores que allí llamarían liberales, aquí llamaríamos progresistas, estaba más fragmentada entre la CNN, la ABC, la CBS y la MSNBC. Aunque la mayor audiencia seguía siendo de humoristas progresistas como el señor Jon Stewart. El debate entre el señor Bill O'Reilly y el señor Jon Stewart fue uno de los debates mediáticos más fuertes de la historia de Estados Unidos.
We as a country are only as strong as the weakest amongst us. As the New Testament tells us, the poor will always be with us. What we need to focus on is not whether or not to take care of them, but how best to efficiently bring the poor and those in need back into more productive society.
This is a total outrage. This is This man has offended, this man over here has offended every single American. Are you going to stand there? Are you sitting or standing?
I read the Bible.
Are you going to stand?
You know what? Here's the thing.
We are only as good.
But when you tell me I'm short, I don't blame the liberal Weights and Measures Bureau, or I don't suggest that my numbers are skewed and I'm really 6'1", if only the lamestream media would tell people.
Yeah.
I trust that I'm 5'7".
That's right. And you don't know this, but the feds pay for that lift.
El señor O'Reilly no ha tenido inconvenientes en defender posiciones controvertidas. Cuando fue invitado al programa The View, de la cadena del grupo Disney, donde están la señora Whoopi Goldberg y la señora Behar, de posiciones más bien progresistas, debatieron sobre si era correcto o no que hubiera una mezquita en la zona cero, donde se produjo el atentado de las Torres Gemelas. La intervención del señor O'Reilly provocó que ambas abandonaran el plató.
And let me break this to you. 70% of Americans don't want that mosque down there, so don't give me the wee bit. You want to bet on that? You want to bet? I'll show you that poll in a minute.
Americans don't want it. But why is that? But why aren't we saying
it's inappropriate?
Why is it inappropriate when 70 families died? What are you
killed us on 9/11.
Oh my God! That is.
Muslims didn't kill us on 9/11? Is that what you're saying?
Excuse me, extremists
What religion were they in?
What religion was Mr. McVeigh? Mr. McVeigh was an extremist as well, and he killed people.
70% of the country.
I don't want to sit here. I don't want to sit here. I don't. I'm outraged by tomorrow's headline.
You're outraged about Muslims killing us on 9/11.
You have just seen what should not happen. We should be able to have discussions without washing our hands and screaming and walking off stage.
El señor O'Reilly no fue el mayor activista de Fox News contra el gobierno Obama, porque en ese tema fue superado por otros comentaristas de aquella época como el señor Glenn Beck o el señor Hannity, que aún permanece en la actualidad. Pero en todo caso sí tuvo un tono claramente crítico hacia la administración Obama, como demostró el editorial que hizo tras la segunda victoria del señor Obama en 2012 frente al señor Mitt Romney.
It's not a traditional America anymore. And there are 50% of the voting public who want stuff. They want things. And who is going to give them things? President Obama. He knows it, and he ran on it. The white establishment is now the minority. The white establishment is now the minority. You're going to see a tremendous Hispanic vote for President Obama. Overwhelming black vote for President Obama. And women will probably break President Obama's way. People feel that they are entitled to things. People feel that they are entitled to things. And which candidate between the two is going to give them things?
La larga carrera del señor O'Reilly tendría un final fulminante, cuando la prensa se haría eco de que había sido acusado de acoso sexual y había evitado ser procesado pagando una serie de sobornos a las víctimas. Esto supuso que la Fox News tuviera que despedirle y perder al que había sido su imagen estrella en aquel año 2017.
So let's give Bill his proper due, because you may not know this, but Bill O'Reilly was the biggest figure in the history of cable news. At one point, no one even came close, because they were afraid that he might sexually harass them.
En el fondo, el señor Bill O'Reilly era solo el primero de una larga lista de presentadores de distintas ideologías que caerían en apenas 2 años de diferencia por el llamado fenómeno del Me Too.
Bill O'Reilly is speaking out about his reported $32 million sexual harassment settlement. Now, he denies he did anything wrong. Says this is an injustice at the highest level. Take a look.
Am I mad at God? Yeah, I'm mad at him. I wish I had more protection. I wish this stuff didn't happen. I can't explain it to you. Yeah, I'm mad at him. If I die tomorrow and I get an opportunity, I'll say, why'd you guys work me over like that?
God. That's what you're going to say to God, Bill? Why did you work me over? Mm-hmm.